Hey guys, I figured I'd share a little bit about what I do in my daily life. So today I decided to go on a nice long walk with the dog. Leia has decided that she is our new food inspector.
We're out on a good walk with Trouble. He's having the time of his life, getting used to his surroundings. Horrified of the birds for some reason. Oh, and wind chimes. Don't forget the wind chimes. So I was at home on the computer and my phone trying to share a bunch of my listings, make some posts on my items that I'm trying to sell, and get some advertisement going. Today has been absolutely a blessing. I didn't realize that I had such a obvious opportunity to, like, at my fingertips literally, of how to market what I'm trying to sell. And then I got to thinking, well, why would I sit here and do that? Why don't we just go for a walk and I can, sit there and share my listings. Be outside, get some oxygen, get moving, because, like, where am I going to sit there and do that when I can be moving my body and getting oxygen in my lungs? Seems to be very concerned with the canal, which I find fascinating, considering he absolutely is obsessed with water. But it is absolutely gorgeous out here. It is quite windy. Anyways, I thought, what better day than right now and time to go visit the cows again? Actually, I don't even see the cows. Where's the cows gone? When will the cows be home? We shall see. There's a lot of trees, so I can't see, but it's not that far of a walk, so it's okay for me, and I am literally capable of going at my own speed, so I also thought, why not do my businessy things and get the heck outside, because I don't like sitting inside. Like, I don't feel productive. I don't feel like I'm physically alive. I just feel like I'm wasting my life away if I sit there for that long. That is sad. I do not see any cows at the moment. Perhaps they're all inside. I actually do not see a single cow inside. Because last time I tried to record in the middle of my phone dying and my phone deleted everything. So screw you, TikTok. I haven't tried it today, but I could not the past, 2 days, record anything on TikTok. Because for some reason, however the heck it was trying to record, it was picking up everything excessively fuzzy. My voice wasn't very audible unless I was being very direct. But my phone was doing just fine with recording. And my man was like, well, perhaps it is your, maybe you're low on storage. And I was like, no. And I deleted TikTok and tried to, your exhaust smells awful, dude. Ugh. But it's just TikTok, so. As I said, he's having the absolute time of his life, and it is so freaking gorgeous. Look at that. Like, it's stunning. I don't even know what the heck that area is over there, but, like, look, it's so pretty. It's very warm out today, which is amazing. The wind on this side of the country is absolutely ratchet. And I was really excited for summer. However, there's no, like, water around, which sucks. I mean, there's plenty of streams, there's a river, I think there's a lake, but, like, I miss the ocean. That's gonna be hard for summer, but it is so drastically dry and windy. And even though it's warm outside, like, the wind is still whipping in your face and up your nose, like, it burns your eyes so bad. You will be, like, bawling for absolutely no reason at all. It just whips across the plains. Like, it's so unbelievable. I did in fact attempt to walk towards town because literally, like, the roads is only a two-way stop, and everybody just flies through there at like 30-something an hour, and I didn't want to do that with a dog, and I don't like waiting at crosswalks. I feel really embarrassed. But I went down a different road and I explored several more streets. I want to go down one, but I feel like it's a dead end, and it almost looks like military training. It's this massive, like, ropes course thingy. And I'm afraid of going down that road. There was a bunch of people in a field that were training. I think they were younger. I don't think that was military training. I honestly think they were doing soccer. I don't know. I couldn't tell. But I explored down the road, and I haven't been that far. Walking, at least. I don't even think we've driven through there. but it's so pretty. And like, I'm really happy that I've gotten out. I'm really happy that I found the trail and the cows last time I came over this way. But I explored a little bit more of the town, and I like that. I like doing that by foot. And it's way less like people-y. Bro, this dog is going to like drag me into an abyss. Will you stop it? It's like he's paranoid, like he's never been outside before. Good lord. Anyways, hilarious, because he doesn't seem to realize that he's dragging me with him. He understands that I'm upset at him, but he keeps doing it. I have his leash around my waist, so that's why. Anyways, it's actually warm enough to the point where I actually don't need my down freaking Calvin Klein jacket, but it does help keep out the chilly ratchet wind, so that's a plus. So on my last video, that decided to not record for me as it was dying, and I was almost left stranded. I have no idea where it was. We found the park that we first went to, literally our first day like in town. The one place that we actually got to go visit when we had to come to the area for finding a home, since we were absolutely desperate. And that was when we were staying in the Airbnb. Oh my lord. And that just makes me so happy, because like the cows, how I didn't even know we were that close to the cows. I didn't even know there was actual like farmland that close. But how exciting is that? Well, like, we have cows, we have a gorgeous park, multiple gorgeous parks that are very outdoorsy. They're not small, wide open, gorgeous green grass, plenty of space to adventure in. And like that park that I was talking about, like, it's great for the dog to go experience more fresh grass that he doesn't have to get attacked by another dog at, because our yard literally doesn't have that option. We don't, like, our freaking neighbor likes to let her dogs come in our yard. They've charged us multiple times. They're blue heelers, and they don't, they have zero recall, and she stands there freaking staring at us as her dogs are literally freaking charging us, growling and barking. So the dog doesn't deserve to have a rough time pooping just because he has dogs charging him in his own yard. So I appreciate having a park where he can freely do whatever the heck he wants. I mean, it's not off leash. I've found another dog park, but there is a massive dog park that also has an actual trail. Actually, it's not a trail at all, but I call it a trail. And I love that so much. That park has been an absolute game changer, and we are obsessed with the fact that we found that. The dog has found something. Because like, he can run to his heart's content. It is huge. The fences are very high. We do let him play with the other dogs there on occasion, depending on how many there are. And he absolutely loves that. I personally think dog parks are going to be cool. Mainly because people literally do not pick up their dog poop, and that's very disturbing, because I'm sorry, but if you don't bother picking up your dog's duties, like, did you bother to vaccinate your dog? Did you bother to get him dewormed so they're not spreading parasites to harm or potentially kill other people's dogs? Like that, ew. People just don't seem to be aware of these things. It's disturbing, but that's also why I appreciate that park's so big, because, like, it's nice. Trail over there, that's something that we're going to explore. I'm praying that I can make the man go this weekend. I'm determined. It is so gorgeous. There's I think it's a pond. It looks like a massive pond. It's some kind of whatever lower wetland something. And it's just so freaking pretty out there. It's away from, society. I found a stick. What a weirdo. Bro, he's literally dragging me everywhere. Now he's just excited. Oh, we found the land of sticks. They're not big enough for him, but we found sticks. These are cute. Maybe we'll have to steal one and take it home. Bro, you can't be doing that. Come here. Literally finds a friggin' tree. Oh my god. It just occurred to me that, in fact, I have found the exact road I was concerned on going on that has all the fancy ropes courses. At the end of the trail. I just keep finding the most fascinating things. Maybe I will see the end of the road. Maybe I will find out what's there about this dog. I don't know if he smells water and that's why he's interested or what. He sees a fence. I love that, like, there's the road on the trail that I'm on is paved, but the grass is absolutely gorgeous and green, and there is a few patches of like really loose dirt that doesn't help me because I don't have tight shoes. But it's so much fun walking on that, and I would much rather walk on grass. Sorry, grass, but I'd much rather walk on that pavement, especially with my shoes. I don't have support shoes anymore. It is what it is. I'm determined to discover what this road has. Oh my god, the birds are so pretty around here. He's so pretty. He's got green on him. He's got a little bit of blue. He's so friggin' cute. This is what the dog has been distracted about. I mean, look at that. I think I'd be distracted over that too. I mean, come on now, let's be honest. Adventure makes us drag other people places. I will say I do think I made a fat mistake on putting my stainless steel bottle on the right side of the dog because I have him walk on my left side. And he has now bashed into my kneecap with a stainless steel bottle. To the top, right to the top of my kneecap. Come here! Stop it. God, this dude. He's always been so good on a leash. What are you doing? Do you want to walk over there? Can we fix this? What are you doing? Walk over there. Go on. Ay, ay, ay. He's literally... Bro, no! Come here. Why did you go back over there? Come here. Oh my lord. How did people with multiple dogs do this? How do dog walkers do this? It was hard when we had our other dog, when we freaking rescued her from the friggin' shelter. Oh my god. Our other doggy that we, I guess, technically fostered. Wacky story. But anyways, walking the two of them, that was a bit of a struggle at first because they kept like going this way and that, and they're both definitely still like in training, I would say. So like, two large dogs that do not like to listen is not easy when they're both trying to go every which way. Why is there dog poop over here? God, these people, I will never live in a city like this again. I would explain why, but I don't want people knowing where I live, so I won't. Obviously, I was right. It is a challenge course. It is a ropes course. It looks very fascinating, very janky. Not in a... Oh no, I would not go up there. Nope. No. They have a whole website for it though, but it says something about group whatever stuff, so I don't know. I'm gonna go down there. I want to know what's down there. Perhaps this weekend I should go on an adventure over there to the actual end of the road. I can see the end of the road. And there's that there field without those weird people in it still. Whatever the heck they were doing. But it's a giant... What is that? Is that a soccer field? I do not know. Oh, the wind in my mouth. It's a very nice field. You know what? I would absolutely much rather take my dog to a soccer field than a public park, which is amazing. We did actually find one of those. That was not in our town, the one that's down the way. And it was huge. We just ran and ran and ran, and I was like, thank you, Jesus. I would much rather walk 5 minutes, however the heck long it takes me to go pick up my dog's duties than have to deal with icky, dirty dog park duties as well. Like, I like that option. Plus, he's having the time of his life, and he can be by himself and do whatever the heck he wants and not deal with anybody else's dogs. And I like that. The biggest struggle, I would say, well, there's a few, but with taking him to the dog park is that obviously he's a rescue baby. He's a good boy, but he's addicted to water. Like, thinks he can never get enough of it. It's just his journey, but also the fact that like he just does not listen. And he thinks I'm outside, I'm off leash, I'm not at home, I do whatever I please. He don't listen. We'll literally sit on the bench right next to the water bowl and tell him out and no more. He knows what those words mean. Do he listen? No, he do not. Just literally burning my nose so bad. Like, I'm having a hard time breathing. Maybe we can try. helps. Maybe I'll do that. But then you can't hear me, so it doesn't work. Do with more dog duties. I literally feel like I have a bloody nose. That's how bad this is. It burns. My nose is like full of ratchet snot. It's obviously it's called. I hate that happens. Like, could your nose be either or, snotty or freezing and numb, but not all three? Quiet. Doing the illegal thing and walking across the field so we don't have to go towards the intersection because too many people are on their stupid, noisy bikes. Whatever the hell that thing is. I don't know. Whatever. I don't care if I walk through the field. What are they gonna do? Fine me $5,000? So freaking windy. Like, you can literally feel your soul in the silence when the wind is down. I hate that. I wish it would just not be windy. Finally, the wind is dying down. I'm just kidding. We're almost home, so technically it is dying down. Dude, somebody has a barbecue or a something of brother with meat and some very sweet sauce, and it smells so good. It is happening. I am going home and I am cooking my mushrooms. I have my other fancy things, so I shall indeed make my mushrooms. Okay, that is not the equivalent of meat, but it just sounds really freaking good. Perhaps I will invade the rotisserie Costco chicken we brought home the other day. Well, it kind of didn't really make it home. Part of it did. Can't just be us that goes home eating their chicken on the way. I don't know, maybe he'll make some... What does he have? I think he's got pork and something other fancy. Some kind of ground beef. Oh, that sounds good. I should have like potatoes, so maybe I can make... Ooh, I can make breakfast burritos, or maybe I could actually thaw some of my soup. That sounds really good. Having the time of her life, shoveling her head into the boots and the shoes. Look at that. Wait, she'll shove her whole head in there. I in fact ended up with pizza and wontons for dinner.